You love your female dog completely. You want to do right by her. So when your vet recommends spaying, you trust it. You schedule it. You believe you are protecting her. But what if that permanent, irreversible decision is missing information that changes everything? What if saving her heart means knowing more than you were told? This video exists so you walk into that operating room fully informed for the first time. Spaying is presented as simple. Prevent cancer, prevent litters, responsible choice. End of conversation. But spaying is not just a reproductive procedure. It is a hormonal intervention with consequences that reach into your female dog's heart, literally and emotionally, for every year of her life that follows. Everything you're about to hear is something you deserve to know before today. 1. What spaying actually removes, beyond what you were told. Most owners know spaying removes the uterus and ovaries. What most never understand is what the ovaries were actually doing beyond reproduction. The ovaries produce estrogen and progesterone, hormones that regulate nearly every major system in the body. Estrogen maintains bone density. It supports cardiovascular function. It modulates immune response. It governs mood stability, cognitive function, and emotional resilience. Progesterone supports neurological calm and anxiety regulation. When spaying removes the ovaries, all of this stops immediately, permanently. These hormones do not taper gradually, they disappear overnight. The body that spent months building a hormonal foundation suddenly has none. And every system that depended on that foundation begins to feel the absence in ways that show up slowly, silently, and irreversibly. This is what spaying removes, not just reproductive capability. The hormonal architecture your female dog's heart, bones, brain, and immune system were built around. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell so you never miss an update. The hormonal reality is significant. Point 2 reveals what this removal does specifically to her heart and why it matters more than most owners ever realize. 2. The heart connection. What spaying does to cardiovascular health. Estrogen plays a direct protective role in cardiovascular function. It maintains blood vessel wall elasticity. It supports healthy cholesterol balance. It reduces systemic inflammation, one of the primary drivers of heart disease. When spaying eliminates estrogen, these protections disappear with it. Research shows spayed female dogs develop certain cardiac conditions, including dilated cardiomyopathy and valve disease, at higher rates than intact females of identical breeds and ages. The cardiovascular protection estrogen provided throughout her reproductive years is simply gone. Timing compounds this significantly. Dogs spayed before reaching full hormonal maturity show the most pronounced long-term cardiac risk. Their hearts developed with an incomplete hormonal blueprint. This does not mean spaying causes heart disease in every dog. It means the protection that would have been there is no longer there, and the absence of protection is not the same as the presence of safety. Her heart is directly connected to her hormone. Point 3 reveals the skeletal consequences that begin the moment spaying removes estrogen's structural support. 3. Bones, joints, and the skeletal price of early spaying estrogen signals a female dog's growth plates to close at the correct developmental time. It governs bone density and structural integrity throughout life. Remove it before skeletal maturity, and that signal never arrives. Dogs spayed early grow differently. Long bones continue beyond their natural endpoint, producing altered joint angles that create mechanical stress joints were never designed to handle. University of California. Davis research found female dogs spayed before 12 months showed dramatically higher rates of cruciate ligament rupture, hip dysplasia, and elbow dysplasia compared to intact female. In large breeds, golden retrievers, Labradors, German shepherds, Rottweilers, the difference is most pronounced. These breeds are already predisposed to joint disease. Early spaying compounds that predisposition into near probability. Beyond development, estrogen maintains bone density throughout adult life. Spayed females develop osteoporosis-equivalent bone thinning earlier than intact females. The bones your dog walks on every day, the joints that carry her through every run and every leap, are directly affected by the hormonal decision made in that operating room. Her skeleton carries the consequences. Point 4 addresses the cancer conversation, because this is where most spaying recommendations begin, and the full picture is more complex than the recommendation suggests. 4. The cancer conversation. The complete picture. The most common reason given for spaying is cancer prevention. Spaying before the second heat cycle significantly reduces mammary tumor risk. It eliminates pyometra entirely. These are real, significant benefits that deserve full acknowledgement. But the cancer conversation does not end there. Research found spayed female dogs show higher rates of osteosarcoma, hemangiosarcoma, and mast cell tumors compared to intact females. The proposed mechanism connects directly to estrogen loss. Estrogen plays an immune surveillance role, helping the body identify abnormal cell development. Remove estrogen, and that surveillance weakens. This does not make spaying wrong. For many female dogs, particularly those with high mammary cancer risk, the benefits genuinely outweigh the risks. But every owner deserves both sides. Not just the cancers spaying prevents, but the cancers research suggests it may contribute to. That complete conversation is what every owner deserves before signing the consent form. The cancer picture is more complete than most owners receive. Point 5 addresses timing, because because when spaying happens may matter as much as whether it happens at all. 5. Timing. The decision that changes everything. If one piece of information in this video has the most immediate practical impact, it is this. The default recommendation of spaying at 6 months carries the highest risk profile of any timing option. 6 months is before skeletal maturity, before cardiovascular development is complete, before the brain has finished its hormone-guided neurological development. Spaying at this point removes estrogen from a body that has not finished building itself. Research consistently supports waiting until full physical maturity. Small breeds, 12 months minimum. Medium breeds, 12 to 18 months. Large and giant breeds, 18 to 24 months. Allowing the body to complete hormone-guided development produces measurably better long-term outcomes across every health category. Some veterinarians now offer ovary-sparing spay, removing the uterus while preserving the ovaries and hormone production. This eliminates pyometra risk while maintaining the estrogen that protects bones, heart, brain, and immunity. This option exists. Not every veterinarian performs it, but asking is a conversation every female dog owner deserves to have before defaulting to the standard procedure. The question is not only whether to spay, it is when and how. Timing transforms everything. Point 6 gives you the complete framework for making this decision the right way for your specific dog. 6. How to make this decision the right way. Have the complete vet conversation, not the standard 5-minute recommendation. A real discussion about her breed, size, individual health history, cancer risk profile, and timing options. Bring the questions this video gave you. Consider her breed specifically. Large and giant breeds carry the highest risk from early spaying. If you have a large breed female, the timing conversation is not optional. It is essential. Ask about ovary-sparing spay. If eliminating pyometra risk is your primary concern while preserving hormonal health, this procedure addresses both. Ask whether your vet performs it or can refer you. If choosing traditional spaying, wait for maturity. Simply waiting until full physical development reduces every risk category in this video. It is the single most impactful adjustment most owners can make. Monitor proactively after spaying. Annual blood work, blood pressure monitoring, and joint assessments become more important after spaying removes the hormonal protection managing these systems naturally. Your female dog trusted you the moment she arrived in your life. She trusts you with this decision completely because she has no choice. That trust is not a burden. It is the most important responsibility love creates. Make this decision with everything you now know because she deserves nothing less. One thing before you go. When your vet recommended spaying, were you told about hormonal consequences, timing options, or the ovary-sparing alternative? Or was it a standard recommendation with no discussion? Tell me in the comments. Full discussion or standard only. I read every single one because your answer might be exactly what another female dog owner needs to see before making this permanent decision. Final thoughts. Spaying is not the enemy, but uninformed spaying has consequences that follow your female dog for every remaining year of her life. Know the hormonal truth. Understand the timing. Ask about the alternatives. Demand the complete conversation because your female dog cannot ask these questions herself. She is depending entirely on you to ask them for her. Share this with every female dog owner you know because every female dog deserves an owner who knew everything before making this permanent decision.